Good morning. Hope you guys are having a great day. It is a very chilly morning here in East Tennessee. I think it's 38, but we're right at 10 o'clock and I'm heading out the door. I've got to go pick up some clothes I ordered. I ordered some overalls and it took them forever to get here. I think there was some shipping issues. So she's like, yeah, they're in the back. I don't know how long they'll be here. So I was like, I'm headed out to get them. So that is the first thing on my list this morning, and then we'll see when I get back. All right, catch y'all later. We made it back, got my overalls. Seth got a survival knife kit. Look at that, is that not cool? It says it's got, what, 30 tools on it or something? 31 features. Does all kinds of stuff. Real cool. All right, so I've got to get my chores done before I head out tonight. I've got some things I need to do. I've got to go down to the greenhouse and water. I've got to check on those potatoes that I put under the house. So I stored our potatoes from the garden in cardboard boxes and put newspaper around them. Now, I watched some tutorials saying that was the best thing to do to store them. So they've been under there for a month or so. So I'm kind of nervous about opening the box up. I hope they're okay. So we're gonna go check on them and we're gonna take the frost cloth off. I forgot to do that earlier this morning. Let us likes the sun. Turned off my water hose last night because we didn't want it to freeze, so I'm gonna have to bring my watering can out. Check it out though, look at that. Looks pretty good. I might have enough for a bowl. Gotta go down the chicken coop. Our chickens are not laying a whole lot right now, and I know it's probably just because of the shorter days and we got some molting going on. So I gotta go check. There was like one egg down there yesterday. And we've also got to drop down our aquarium heaters into the waters, so I'm not down there busting water in the mornings. Y'all, back in the day when I first got chickens, we had like these rubber bowls. You see them at like Tractor Supply and things like that. That's what we kept water in. And I'd have to go down there every morning and just like throw them up against the tree and bust those things. When I discovered the aquarium heaters, oh my, I was in heaven. Heaven. Let's go in here and check these potatoes. Shellfish. Looking good. All right, let's check these. All right, I'm nervous. I'm nervous about what these might look like. I hope they're not rotten. Ooh, looking good. Roasted potatoes for dinner. So we have Fall Festival coming up pretty soon. We always have it kind of right before the end of the month. And we do like a little trunk and treat at our church and a little festival thing. We have a bunch of activities for the kids and food, a blow up thing. It's super fun. We have a hayride, and y'all saw last year we bought like 50 pumpkins and we put them out in the field, and the kids go up on a hayride and they go get a pumpkin and bring home. So we have to go get the pumpkins. Seth and I have to go get about 50 pumpkins. So we'll be doing that really, really soon and getting all that set up. And I was gonna grow the pumpkins this year, but I ended up having a jungle garden down there where I was growing them. But this coming year is gonna be different. So I'm gonna put some garden fabric down and grow them on that. And then for my gourds and stuff, we're gonna put them up on like cattle panels. So that'll be really nice. We'll kind of have it a little bit more contained and clean area that I can get into. There was weeds down there. I mean, this high, I was afraid to get in there. So we did have a few pumpkins, but they ended up not turning out, unfortunately. But hey, I'm up at my game this coming year. Check out my Stapelia. It has still not opened up, but it just like gets bigger and bigger every day. Like, it's teasing me at this point. I just don't know what color it's gonna be. I'm thinking it's gonna be like a pink or purple color. But, oh man, I'm excited. Suspense. So these are the marigolds that I brought in from the garden, which they're looking good. There's still a bunch of blooms that haven't opened up yet. Had a good root system that I brought in here, so maybe they'll stay okay in here. I'm keeping them good and watered though. So everything else is looking good. I saw somebody that had a lemon tree that they say that they bloom in the wintertime, and this one may do that. I think you can get some citrus fertilizer, so that kind of intrigued me, so I think I'm gonna go look for some of that. Maybe we'll give it a little bit of that. We're at 85. Hoya is still blooming. Got a bloom here on my lifesaver plant. There's something that I need to do out in my flower garden that I forgot to do actually the other day. So I had a zinnia out here from my candy cane variety that was just so unique and rare looking, and I showed y'all some on some earlier videos, but I wanted to let it dry out. It had some really pretty coloring on it. Now once this dries out, there'll be seeds up in here and I can replant them. So what I'm gonna try to do is see if I can grow some of these seeds in the greenhouse over the winter time and see if they will produce the same type of flower. So if so, I would be just over the moon because it's just a rare color. And I don't know, maybe we'll go from there. Maybe I could have a special variety going. Now if you take the old heads that have dried out, you can see there's seeds all in there. So yeah, look at that. Look at all those seeds. Now I'll easily be able to dry this one and hopefully we can produce some more of these beauties. I'm gonna take it in here and label it so I don't forget which one it is. That would be misfortunate. I'm gonna get these potatoes going. This is a nice, easy, quick recipe for these roasted potatoes, and it's delicious. It's one of my husband's favorites. I found this cast iron skillet at Walmart probably 2 weeks ago. They had like a bunch of them come in, and I have never seen these before. So I was super intrigued. I brought it home, put a little bit of oil in here, did my recipe. It was so good. So I'm actually thinking about going to get another one of these. So if I got 2 things going on in the oven, it'd be perfect. But this recipe is really easy. It requires potatoes. I keep the skins on them. 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, 2 teaspoons of minced garlic, and a 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt. So basically put it in the oven on 450 for an hour. It's delicious. But I kind of packed in a lot, so I put a little bit more oil. I actually checked it after about 40 minutes to see if it needed any so it wouldn't like dry up. And last time for my garden I put bell pepper and onions, which made it awesome. So you could add to it if you wanted to. Potatoes are finished. They look and smell absolutely amazing. So they've roasted in the oven for an hour, and I'm gonna make some pizza bread to go with them later. So basically I get Italian bread, rub some butter on it, and then put your choice of cheese. You could do like mozzarella or cheddar or a mixture, and then pepperonis and some Italian seasoning. I put it in the oven on 350 for, well, actually just till the cheese melts or it's toasted a little bit. And it is so good together. I decided to go out walking because the fall colors around here are just amazing. I thought I'd take you guys along with me for a few minutes and let y'all see them too, since I'm so blessed, and I thought I'd share it with you guys. So pretty. Like a meadow over here, and the sun is just glowing on those trees. Good morning. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. It is a cool, crisp fall morning. We've got temperatures at about 48 right now, and it is just a touch after 11 o'clock, I think. I think it got down to 38 last night. So I had my bed up here covered up, and it's still doing good. Y'all can see my lettuce growing, and my carrots are looking amazing. So it's the best I've ever had. I'm fixing to go down the hill and dump my ash bucket out. We've been burning walnut, and that stuff is very, very ashy. I forgot to turn on my pellet stove last night. I woke up in the middle of the night because by the time I went to bed last night, it was still so warm in the greenhouse, and I didn't want to waste pellets. So I woke up about 6 this morning or so, and it was in the 50s in here, which is not terrible. It was kind of mid 50s, maybe just a little bit below. So it kind of scared me, but that's as low as it got. So I think everything was fine. But I generally like it to stay 60 and above. 55 is not super detrimental though, a night here and there. And the only thing that really is my concern is my carnivorous plants. But it's looking pretty in here. The marigolds are still pretty happy about me transplanting them in here. I'm just keeping them watered good. I'll probably deadhead some of these. And then I've got my Stapelia that's still teasing me. Open up! I think it's gonna open up, and it's only gonna be open for like a day or so, so it's gonna be a short glimpse. We've got Fall Festival at our church coming up next week. When I looked the other day, it said like 50% rain. It rains every year at our Fall Festival. We usually have a rain date and always have to use it. But I looked again this morning and it said AM showers only 30%. But I'm hoping it'll pass over and we won't run into rain. So we were kind of waiting to get the pumpkins because I hate to buy like 50 pumpkins and then not be able to use them. And I'll probably take them down to the compost pile because I have so many seeds that I've already saved in the basement. Y'all, I found a sunflower stalk a second ago. I had to cut down. It literally looked like a tree. This was the one big sunflower that I had in my previous videos. Look at that, it's massive. Had to almost get a chainsaw. Well, I was going to go down to the shop and see what my husband's doing, but if you can hear him, I know what he's doing. He's planing that wood, and it is loud. So, probably check back in just a little bit when he's done. I don't know how long that takes, but I'll know when he's finished. What are you doing?
Working with my dad.
What are you doing?
The shelf fell out at Mama's,
Oh.
and I got to,
So he
Joe's
has
got to build one.
purposely stolen some of my good wood.
My husband, he's always needed for something. Everybody's always hitting him up for little projects. We all do it. He likes to do it though. He wishes he could do it full time. That's his dream job. All right, y'all, I just got done feeding the chickens. I had to go up to the house to get some water to fill up their waters. And as I walked by the greenhouse, I peeked in the window just to check on that Stapelia. It's bloomed. Let's go up there and look at it. It's amazing. I've made him come.
Look at a flower.
I'm so excited. I'm gonna turn this vent fan off just for a second. So we'll get a 90 million degrees in here. You gotta come look at it.
I thought it was right there.
It's right there.
Lord, this thing leans back. It looks like a spider.
Is that not cool? That is so cool. I sent him a picture. I texted him. You smell it?
Dang. That's exactly, it's rotted meat. It's a dead animal. It smells like a dead animal.
Well, you first to stick your nose all the way in it. I mean, I can smell it from right here.
Oh, look at that, that's pretty. It's filled out.
Back to that. Is that not awesome? That is so cool. This is so cool.
Did he give you that plant?
Yeah, and it's been in here for like 2 years. So I've wondered why it hadn't bloomed. I put flower tone in there.
Another bloom?
Oh, I think it is.
Another one right there.
Oh, goodness.
Yep, you can smell it.
Yeah, it's...
Oh, there's bloom.
No, that's a... Oh, well, maybe.
That's a bloom. It looks just like the other thing when it was growing out.
Yeah. So cool. Yes, it's quite stinky. Whew.
That's bad.
Turn that vent fan back on. Yeah. It's worth the stench, for sure. Ooh, yes, it does. It smells like, you know what it smells like? A dead mouse.
Dead animal.
Yeah, it smells like a dead mouse. Well, I'm headed in. Y'all, there are ladybugs everywhere. It has warmed up today, and I guess they've hatched out. They're all over the place. Like, you can't walk without them landing on you. As long as they stay outside and not inside. Yeah, next week's gonna be real fun with bugs because it's gonna be real warm. Everything just comes to life and then dies right back off again. All right, hope y'all have a beautiful weekend. Catch you later.